Good evening, everybody. My name is JL Galloway, your host tonight. Tonight, I'm also joined by my co-host, Jenny Hay.
Howdy, howdy.
And, of course, who can forget the lovable, the likable, the most kind and caring, most compassionate person ever, the Grand Negus himself, Matt.
Hello.
He's
And
a wolf.
and if you're also looking for great deals, the Negus can hook you up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, who can forget the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Scott Sterling, our community manager.
Greetings.
Reading, yes. Do you have a good nap, Matt?
I did.
Eric keeps getting an error, he says. Is the error that you're seeing me without hair? Is that the error?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Get away for the delay.
I'm sorry. I'm getting used to this working 8 hours a day again. Yeah.
What is that? What is working?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. You better enjoy this time.
Well,
I'm actually getting stir crazy.
What is
and
Sammy?
Really...
Sammy thing it too. But...
Vote on what? On Facebook or?
Should I call them? Or I can't call Eric, but I can call Sammy.
They're looks like they're coming from Twitch.
Yeah,
I'm on Twitch. It's fine. Oh no, it won't let me load.
I'm on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch. Oh, yeah, I'm on Twitch. I can see myself right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look, guys. I'll show you. I'll screen share so you can see what I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting.
Oh, just click reload player. It'll come back.
I did.
Here's mine. There's wrong screen. Let me go back.
Maybe try closing out the window and going back into it. That sometimes.
I'm gonna remove you because you're.
Go ahead. Stop. I'll stop sharing.
Oh, now it's working.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah, Twitch sometimes can do that.
Sorry, guys.
All right, I'm gonna get away from that screen. That's weird. Okay, but it's working now.
It's working now. Just refresh.
Yeah. Twitch is not working for Sammy. Sammy, thank you for joining us tonight.
Sammy,
if it's not working for her, she won't be able to hear us say thank you for.
Well, she's on Facebook. She should be able to watch us on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's on Facebook. I'm here and it works now. Okay. I rebooted the phone and it works now. Sounds like an error was on your end though. I can always hear you, Jay. Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Wow. I am not that loud, first of all.
Wow. I mean,
moving that night on the cruise, we were wondering, wow, who's that guy? Drunk guy? Not drunk guy. He's not drunk. Who's that guy screaming?
Matt's the drunk guy.
Right.
Jay,
I'd be the crying guy, probably.
You were the Kappa group. You were part of the Kappa group, weren't you?
I was probably the guy crying.
You're the guy who was a little kid with a little backpack, all excited to go to Disney World. That was right. Is that a good description of it?
Oh no, you should ask like my mom. Like the first time I went to the convention, before I met all you guys, right? The first time I went to the convention, I walked in there and I left everybody in the dust. I was just all over that convention floor. And then my mom calls me and she's like, "Where are you?" Because my mom and my best friend Mike, she's like, "Mike's pretty upset at you. You should probably come back." Sorry, because you know, it's like sometimes when you're in the crowd and people just stop in the middle, it's so freaking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you go around and you can go fast, but everybody else behind you gets stuck.
So my friends and I, we have this thing when we go to conventions and we're going up and down the vendors area. All of us shop for different things. And we all take on our time. So what we do this, I think Scott joined me doing this, is once you get to the end of the aisle, you wait at the end of the aisle, like out of the way. but you wait for everybody else to catch up with you. Because I get it. I could be looking at something different from my friends, or you don't know, because that way you're still shopping as a group of friends, but you all are looking at different vendors. You talk to different people, and like me, I know back in the day, I used to know a lot of vendors and everybody. I don't really know anybody, but I was a con goer for a long time.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the first time though.
Yeah.
So
New points,
Yeah.
right?
speaking of con,
Dragon.
no,
Vegas?
STL 58. All right. Officially, as of 2 days ago,
Mm.
RioLasVegas.com is officially launched. The new company took over on the 2nd of October.
Okay.
So it's not Caesar.
It's no
Yep.
longer Caesar.
Okay.
There's been
It's not Ambridge anymore either. Last I knew it was Ambridge Hospitality, but they don't run it anymore.
So
Nope.
what's it called again? RioVegas.com?
RioLasVegas.com.
Oh, Rio Las Vegas. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look it up while we talk.
So
oh, look at that.
All right. I just want to go over a few things for people that are having questions.
Okay.
So if you had a Caesar's Reward card.
Well, here it is. Yeah.
Okay. If you had a Caesar Reward card, you no longer have status at the Rio, but you have an account.
Do you still have your status with Caesar Entertainment and one of their other properties, though?
Yeah, and all their other properties.
Okay.
You've maintained your status with them. The casino is a new rewards program, and they will have started you an account, but they will let you get a new sign-up bonus when you show up if you want to redeem like slot play or whatever the bonus is at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll already have all your information, so all you have to do is get a card from them.
Is this the main floor? Because that looks pretty.
No, that's the
main theater.
It's the main theater.
And I say that looks pretty. Wow.
I mean, have y'all not seen the sketches of what the room's supposed to look like?
For where? Are they revamping?
Rio, yeah. They made a I got an email out that they had. I don't know where it was. Don't ask me when. Do we know who owns
Rooms
it?
and Suites. Oh, it says a book. It doesn't show.
Well, if you book, it should show you. Just pretend like you're going to book one. Don't actually do it, but.
Okay. Unavailable. Okay, so Suites.
Oh, put in the wrong date. Put in like next year sometime. That would help.
You're saying next year?
Yeah.
Next year.
I won't have those rooms ready by then.
Sure. Let's go to 27. No, check out the 20. What? Keep going, Matt. I need a little time to look this up.
So, with that being said, don't expect to get discounted rates based on your reward status this coming year. Mm-hmm. If you've used them in the past, because you don't have status with it. And last I heard, they are not tier matching any other casino.
Okay.
So you have to. Everyone starts at their lowest level, and you have to earn it up through.
So is this the way it was before? Because remember, I never actually stayed at this hotel.
Yes, the hotel, the rooms are not changing as far as setup.
Okay.
What will happen during the renovation is the entire furniture is being purged. All the rooms will be cleaned, and things like the carpet will be replaced.
I'm looking at the about set. It says a complete room remodel of Empania Tower is already underway with newly renovated rooms available for booking now.
So
what they mean by renovated is that everything's brand new. The bed will be brand new. The couch will be brand new. The carpet will be brand new. All repairs to the room have been fixed.
Okay.
And they're gunning towards having 300 rooms done by the first weekend in November.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And so they're keeping Jack Berry and they're keeping Penn and Teller.
Okay. But these are the suites there right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All 1 bedroom. Oh, there's a 2 bedroom.
Yep.
Oh, 2 queen high. Okay.
So, and then they want to have the entire Ipanema Tower done, and they want to have 500 rooms done of the Masquerade Tower by Super Bowl weekend.
Wow. That's ambitious.
Well, Super Bowl is here in Vegas this year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, no, it makes sense. I'm saying that's ambitious because it's only a couple months away.
It's a lot of money that they will.
So it's totally a Hyatt property. Yeah. Okay.
Well, there's different. Like the penthouse, there's a chairman suite, hospitality suite.
Yeah,
so
those are all.
A Hyatt property too.
They weren't on the Caesars website. You had to actually book through a concierge.
Now you don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
Nice, but this is a standard room that you guys usually get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It looks very similar. Yeah.
Huh. All the rooms in the Rio are suites.
Yeah. Why can't I click on pictures of it?
Really, just one giant room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm trying.
What it is? It's one giant room.
Okay. Here's something else I want to bring up to anyone that's looking to stay at the Rio and get their resort fees comped. Is unlike Caesars and MGM, where you have to be one of the higher 2 levels to be resort fee comped. The Rios is the second level after the starter level. So it's 10,000. You have to earn 10,000 points.
Okay.
In order to get your resort fees comped.
What about security deposits? Are those going up?
I don't know it doesn't say anything about security deposits.
Oh, because the reason I asked is mine was $100 when I went last time. My sister's was $1,000 for Mandalay Bay.
So, like I said this before, it depends on the hotel.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was asking.
And it depends on how long you stay there. So usually it's a cap after about 5 days. Usually. Well,
if you don't mind me asking, how much did you guys pay for your security deposit?
I don't pay a security deposit.
Yeah, I think ours. Did. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I don't remember.
I want to say it was like 150 to 200. It was in that range, I think.
Well, that's pretty reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually $50 to $75 a day here in Vegas, unless you get an upper scale room. And it's actually more if you put it on a debit card versus a credit card.
And I highly suggest put it on a credit card because it's just holding money. It returns back to you, and it returns back to you faster than it would on a debit card.
Which makes absolutely no sense.
Actually, it does.
It
does. Okay, so you guys all know I'm a big component of hating credit cards, right?
Here's why it makes sense for a credit card.
Go ahead.
A credit card has insurance on it. So if you were to charge something, say you were to charge something on your credit card, and then someone came along, stole your number, and charged $1,000, the credit card will file an insurance claim and get you back your money immediately for unauthorized transactions. Or a debit card, the bank legally has to go through an investigation before they can release those funds back to you.
But okay, you do have a point on the second half, but the banks are also insured.
Yeah, but it's insured, and it's the difference between the banks being government insured and the credit cards having their own insurance company.
let me get you a point as a somebody who worked in a hotel how to deal with what we call them chargebacks. Who claim that they didn't stay at the hotel and get charged. Most of those are going to be debit cards versus credit cards. Because what we have to do is show proof to the bank that they actually stayed here. Like that's why you sign. You know, when you go and check in a lot of hotels, not many nowadays, but beforehand, you had a sign that was saying that you stayed here. Now these credit card machines, when I left my old job, there's cameras on those credit card machines now that we can pull up and show that you are actually there and you signed and put your card in and everything. That's why a lot of hotels don't let you don't hand the cards over to them anymore. You do all of it yourself because it's your fault and not the hotel's fault.
Wow.
Eric's funny.
That's kind of it's kind of true.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of true. A credit card is you basically having a small loan, and then you pay it back.
You know the problem with that is though.
Well, if you pay it back on time, you won't have any issues with interest rates.
Mm-hmm. But there's also problems with it.
What's the problem?
The reason I don't like them is because we're trusting our money to be borrowed from others, right? And let's face it, how many times have people screwed other people over in credit cards? I got screwed over by my ex-wife horribly in my divorce. And then I swore after that, I did have a credit card for a while, but I closed it out as soon as I got my house.
You should, I think everybody should at least have one credit card as a security. Like, don't use it. But as a security, because you never know what's going to happen.
Jenny, I agree with you. Jenny, I agree with you. A secure credit card, though.
Right.
You know what the difference is, right?
And don't get Discovery because there's a lot of stuff going on with Discovery. But anyway.
No. You know what a secure credit card is, though, right? There's a difference between an open credit card and a secured credit card.
A secured credit card, you put a deposit down on it.
Yes, and if for any reason anything happens where you have to close it out, they just take your deposit back from you. Okay, and if there's any refund, then you get refunded into your regular bank account.
So
I have a question for you. The reason why I think everybody should have a secure credit card, or have a credit card that is just for backup. Let's say you're traveling and you break down, and it's going to be $3,000, $4,000 bill, and you don't even put on that secure credit card $100. How are you going to pay that? There's no way most people don't have $3,000 just laying around the bank that they're going to pay off.
On a vacation?
I'll do you one better. Okay.
That's all you know. But what if you're coming back from vacation?
Go
ahead, man. I want to hear that.
Okay. So renting a car with a credit card, 9 times out of 10 automatically comes with car insurance. B, you have other travel insurances associated with your credit card. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you were to miss your cruise and you bought it on a credit card, the credit card insurance would have covered it and paid you back.
Yeah. On my cruise, when I was trying to call back and said, my situation, she was going to give me money back or try to, but because I used PayPal, which is basically like cash, she couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah. If Jenny would have paid directly with a credit card,
I could have found my credit card.
The credit card could have reimbursed her money.
Yeah, well, the banks will also do the same thing for something called services not rendered. You cannot be charged for a service that was never rendered to you. But the problem is, I don't want to waste the time to go fight a lawyer and waste my time with it because it would take too much time. It's 38 miles each way.
Credit card, all you had to do is open up a file, and they refunded you your money under their travel insurance policies.
And credit cards have more protection. Have at least a credit card, and you don't have to use it, but it's good for emergency situations. because you
By the
never
way,
know what's gonna happen.
good point. But by the way, you can go higher than 100. I'm just saying.
Well, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
saying.
One more thing before we beat a dead horse.
I think we already did.
Do you know who Frank Abagnale is?
No,
Have you ever seen the movie Catch Me If You Can?
I have.
Okay, he was the forger.
Okay.
Okay, you know, after he got out of jail, he went to work for the FBI, right?
Yeah.
Well, a few years ago, he made a speech to I think it was Harvard University students, and during that speech, he talked about the benefits of a credit card versus a debit card, and how he taught his children never to use a debit card because they are the most unsafe thing when it comes to criminal activity.
I mean, it makes sense. Credit card,
Because a debit card has direct access to your bank account. A credit card, there's a buffer.
I see the direction you're going with that, and for that part of the argument, I would agree. But I'd also disagree because, unlike a credit card, if you don't have the money in your bank account, it ain't coming out. There are very few exceptions for that.
Unless that thief steals your card and overdrafts you, and then charges you more.
That's what I'm getting into, Jenny. That little smirk you just gave right now, that's exactly a perfect point. Tips, for example, will automatically be paid to your debit card, even if it puts you into the negative.
Yep.
So here's what a lot of people have been doing. I've been seeing this on TikTok. It's been kind of funny, actually. So, you know, people who want to stiff other companies, right, rack up a huge bar bill. So what they'll do is, and they only have like $10, and they racked up like $100 or $200 worth of, you know, alcohol purchases. Mm-hmm. What they do is they charge it $1 and give themselves a $199 tip. So when the bank goes and clears that from your account, yes, that is an exception to the rule, right? Because tips are automatically get deducted. If you have online direct payments, most of those, if they're as long as they're recognized, will automatically, and they'll put your account in the negative. But if I want to go on to eboardgames.com and purchase something, and I know that my account doesn't have money in it, it's not going to allow me to. My credit card will, even if I don't have the money that week to pay for said bill. I don't know about you guys, but I like to live by paycheck to paycheck. I like to know how much money I have. And
right, like I only have credit card for major purchases.
Yeah.
I don't do the cruise anymore. I'm paying the cruise through a debit card because I don't. I can get the money back that way. But I don't want to charge into the cruise. But I have a credit card for emergencies, or like the time that Scott and I went to Vegas one year, and for some reason his car was not working, and we had the lines backed up. And by the time he called and asked, and it was just people got to make the bank to tell him that he was traveling. Thanks for your numbers. Oh, no numbers yet. Darn. I mean,
the numbers are on the backside, but I do have one. Okay.
Right. I'm just saying. This is an example of what happened.
Versus my bank card.
So, Scott and I were in Vegas trying to check in, and his car wasn't going through.
Yeah.
And he checked online. He had enough money, all that jazz. And so luckily I have my credit card with me, so I just use my credit card, and knowing that Scott can just transfer the money to me and I can go pay it off as soon as possible. But if not, we would have had to get out of line. We had to call. You know how calling banks is like a nightmare.
I hate that.
Even credit cards are a nightmare. Thank goodness they have chats nowadays.
Because can we mention something? Speaking of credit and debit cards and the conventions, be careful. Like, especially if you have a bank like mine, you go there, right? You go to one vendor, it thinks you're in Florida. You go to another vendor, it thinks you're in California. If you go to another vendor, it thinks you're in Nevada.
I use cash and cash only.
Yeah.
Because usually a lot of vendors don't like that because they have to pay a fee for the card.
Mm-hmm.
So usually you get a cheaper, and you can bargain the price better if you pay cash versus credit card.
But I don't know if credit cards do the same thing. I mean, I know your bank account does.
No, so credit cards charge every company.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, will they cancel your card, or will they suspend your card if it thinks you're bouncing all over the United States.
Yes.
See,
Yeah,
it does the
it
same
is
thing.
fraud.
Okay.
That's why you set up travel alert.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, no, because my bank card automatically alerts me. It's like, hey, you're doing
I
some
had
weird
that
stuff.
happen too with me on my my American Express I had.
Yeah.
Somebody got hold of my number somehow. Well, yeah, and it sees me going to different places. I'm like, that's not me. Look what any great.
So, all right.
Now hold on.
Anyway.
Let me make one quick comment. Nowadays, too, they will send you a text to let you approve the purchase or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. I had that set up for a certain amount that way. Anyways.
Yeah. All right. I think
we're gonna play games.
Yes, we have.
Are we gonna play a game today?
Yep. What do you guys want to play?
Sorry, Eric. Maybe next time we'll talk about that. We kind of beat that horse.
Yeah, we did.
I kind of made a comment about it.
You want to play?
What do y'all want to play?
Starflex?
Is that y'all new addiction to Starflex? We moved on from Ticket to Ride. Now we moved to Starflex. Is that our new addiction?
We're starting 30 minutes late, and I got to get to bed. And
you want to do Flux or Starflux?
I don't care. Either or.
Flux. Starflex has creepers. I don't like creepers. I mean, whatever. I don't care.
Flux it is.
Flux it is.
Okay.
Just continue my winning streak.
Okay. Flux kind of reminded me of the flux capacitor. Is there really, or am I seeing this? Is there really a part 4 being made, Back to the Future, or is that just a fan trailer that I saw?
I haven't heard anything about it.
I haven't heard anything about it.
The Picard trailer that we keep saying, or Picard photo we keep seeing.
So what it was is Picard, Patrick Stewart, I guess, made a comment that he would love to do a one-off story about him and his son and ending it properly. But there is no development. From what I've seen, it was a video that came out. From what I've seen, yeah, they're talking about, like a TV movie or something like that. It doesn't sound like it's gonna be a big, theater release.
So, Picard had said right after Picard season 3
that he was done. I know.
No, that he would be interested in doing a movie.
Okay. Yep. So that's probably the same video then.
And probably because his Patrick Stewart's book just came out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he talked about it in the book and people just assumed or something like that. I don't know. I have not read the book.
He was actually in DC last night.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that.
But
you go first, Jenny.
I just went.
I know.
I wonder if we're going to be doing Legacy or not.
Rumor has it possibly, but it's all up to Paramount.
Well, let's, before we can even talk about that, let's go back one. So I noticed that some of the SAG is over.
The writer,
the talk shows.
Yes, the writer strike is over.
Okay.
The actor strike is not.
No, talk shows are not considered
signed yet. I don't know if they officially signed.
The Writers Guild is signed and everything's. Okay. It's SAG's still on strike.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then how come the writing or the talk shows are back producing again?
Because the talk shows are not classified as acting.
Just like how animation is not.
But their people that they have on there are actors. Mostly.
Remember, actors
you're not employed in an acting.
Just like Vegas, we had actors who went to the convention.
Yeah, but a lot of actors canceled because of the SAG.
So talk show hosts are considered talk show hosts, or they fall under the news category.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't. It's not under a SAG contract. The reason talk shows went off the air originally was because of the Writers Guild.
Mm. Ooh, everybody gets one. What are you getting? What are you gonna give me?
Oh man, I could be so mean.
Okay, when aren't you mean?
Hey! Ouch!
I didn't say you were mean.
Oh, against the J.
It doesn't matter what you give me because I'll give it back to you eventually.
Matt can have that one.
Actually, that helps me out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you not see my keeper?
I know, but I had something else and you could have won if I gave you something else. And I gave Scott instead.
How are we able to have 3 goals?
So he has to delete one. He
Oh,
has to get rid of one.
you know what would help if I could read?
I was debating which one I wanted to get rid of.
He has dreams, so he's like, ooh, if I just get the sun, or if I get this, I can win.
She's getting it. Unless you guys change it.
Oh,
here we go. Here we go. I'm playing rock, paper, scissors against him. Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
nice one.
Boo. Oh, excuse me.
Yay! Gee!
Ew, you're winning?
No,
Ew.
we're tied up. We're tied up.
Who you tied up with? Who you tied up with?
I won?
Boo! Boo!
Wow, I won.
Tiny baby.
I like these. Draw 3 and play them.
Why are you licking my knee? Explain this foolery out.
Wait.
Zap his keeper.
Boo,
Zap
don't let the ball guy win. Boo!
Let the ball guy win.
Don't let the ball guy win.
I'm going to remember you said all this when you're asking for crap.
Well, you won't be bald by then.
I'll also be
So-
bald. I'm going to make sure I'm bald.
Who saw the Lower
You're not
Decks
completely
episode
bald.
Which one?
2 weeks ago?
I think we all did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a moanhead?
Tracy better
I'm a
Whoopsie.
moanhead.
be quiet.
Okay, sorry. I'm having fun.
I love you. I
Mm.
love you.
Wait, what? I have to just. Oh, you must discard
Mama
gold.
mia.
Which gold should I discard?
Yeah, I wonder which one you're going to discard.
Oh, she fine.
Jay, play one of your 24 cards.
I just did. How did I lose my keepers?
Jenny zapped it.
Yep,
Oh.
I zapped it. Mwah.
Aw,
don't
poor
rotate
Jenny.
hands.
Poor Jenny. Aw.
No, don't rotate
He-
hands.
1, 2, 3.
No.
Yes.
That's okay, Jay. Be careful if you play one of those golds. Because you think you're going to win, but you're not. Oh my god, there's so many I have to look at. I just got these new hands, so hold on.
No. No waiting.
Sure, I'll try hands with. I'll try hands with Matt. I want 23 cards. That sounds like fun.
Well, thanks, Jenny.
Yeah, you're welcome. You should rotate hands. Hey! Rude. I don't want those hands back.
Yes.
Hey, it's my original hand back. I'm good. I have to discard.
Oh,
Look,
man.
what?
I know.
Oh wow!
I literally
you don't
can't.
have to get rid of 23.
Any of those?
Wow.
Everybody has to get rid of their hands. That sucks.
You can keep 0 cards. Keep selected.
Well, we're gonna start fresh. How did it go?
Come on, Scott.
I know what was in that 23 hand stack. There was a winning combination in there. I needed to get rid of it.
Empty the trash. There we go.
I'm stuck with 2 things I can't do.
Oh, this is a horrible card. The card is trade hands.
Okay.
So I won't be playing that.
I was say with who? We don't know nobody has cards.
Mushy chocolate.
Oh god. So I had to get rid of trade hands. Squishy chocolate.
That's what I read. I was like, man, 7 chocolate, that would be good.
Oh, did Kaylee ever tell you what she ended up naming me at summer camp? Her and my niece. So they're Chunky Toothpick. I had to have a Scoutmaster name for the Scoutmaster belly flopping contest.
So she named you Chunky Toothpick?
Yes.
Guys, I wish I could play this card. Take a random card from another player's hand and play it. What should I do?
It sucks, Kaylee. Kaylee's like, it's the best name I ever came up with.
What was it again? I didn't call you that.
Best piece of work yet.
It is the man.
What was that, Kaylee? I need to
me
text
on
her now.
camera.
Well,
So Eric doesn't know this yet, but he's already volunteered to be a moanhead on the cruise.
Hey, my baby.
Give me a mole. What?
what?
A moanhead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it took me a minute to process what you said.
You know, can somebody get rid of that hand limit 0?
How? We only have 2 cards. We have to get rid of it. Whoever plays that card,
Well, somebody needs to play a new limit or clear the deck.
if we get one, then we only get 2 cards.
Yeah. Eventually, somebody will get it.
Mhm.
All right, if the hand's not empty, you can draw 3 cards. Thanks.
Come on, Scott. You got this, buddy. Mystery play.
I've been watching so much cruise videos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I want to go back on a cruise. And then, we talk about how I was watching a Star Trek movie. I was watching a Hallmark movie, and it was it was called Love at Sea, and they talked and they actually mentioned the Star Trek cruise on there. Thought that was kind of cool.
Mhm.
Oh, I gotta use them. Oh, darn. Draw 2 and use them. Here you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's about time.
Play 2 replaces. Draw 2, play 2.
With you.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Can you say I love you? Can you say I love you? Oh.
Sounds like a Wookiee behind there.
I know it's Canada trying to talk dog, but it does sound like a Wookiee. So tomorrow is our last lower deck episode.
Is it really?
Yeah.
For some reason I thought that was next week.
Is it tomorrow? Am I getting confused? I thought tomorrow's the last one.
It might be.
I don't know. Feels like it would be. I won't be able to see it until later that night. So
Charlie.
will I stay up tonight? No, I'm not gonna stay up tonight because I will regret it tomorrow.
Mhm.
Well, you get to sleep in tomorrow.
Not really.
Why not?
I'm going to the fair.
Oh, you're assuming the fair's going to happen. You got that rainstorm.
It's going to happen. Texas, rain doesn't bother us. Snow and ice does.
So, Scott, what's it like having 7 cards in your hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna know that.
Wow, that's a lot.
Wow, there's a lot of cards. Wait, I can actually play stuff. Ooh, I like these. Ooh, I'll play draw 3, play 2. These are fun. What is it we have? Fine, I'll do the say special, but it's nobody's special birthday. It's just another day.
Aww.
Rude. Though, some anniversary's coming up for somebody, or for 2 of us.
Mhm. Yep. in a
Were
couple
their names
weeks.
be Scott and Jenny?
I don't know, maybe.
Because I know you're not talking about my anniversary, because that's not until December. And Matt, I don't know. Does Matt have a special anniversary?
The cruise.
The cruise. Can't buy me love, chocolate cookies, and time is money. Must play 2 cards. Draw from 3. Play 2 of them. How many extra rules are we gonna have?
Until someone changes it. Let's do that again.
Oh, that's a favorite card to play. Oh, so
I can do this. Okay, I gotta still keep. I was hoping to save it for later. Crap. I was really hoping to save it for later.
well, Scott does have that money one. This is one that Jenny needs.
But I don't have the other ones for the money. Those
Yeah.
are gonna change. Those are gonna change soon.
Maybe. I'm not changing them because I don't have anything to change it with. Unless I get a better hand next turn.
Okay, I don't. Oh, you must play 2 cards.
Yeah. This player's not playing. What can I do? God, that's a stupid. I think Jenny's playing. But thank you, computer, for being concerned.
Well, I just won.
So, Jenny, I got a question. Why do you always take from me? You know, there's Matt and Scott there too. I'm just
You have
Well,
an eye.
Because you had the winning card for her to win.
Sure.
Play
You have
again.
the eye.
Yeah, we can play again.
Yeah.
I like how we say play again and it kicks us out.
Well, it has
Yeah,
to.
the play game doesn't really work. It's better if
I
Scott
think
gets
Jenny
reasons
to go against you.
You remember all those times you asked me why Nathaniel gets extra things from me? Remember this moment.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just kidding. Uh-huh.
You buy Nathaniel like stuff every week.
Siblings.
And you
But
keep
he
on
gets what?
forget- you
But
kept
he
on
gets what I
forgetting
get.
my damn pizza rolls.
Oh, I better not show Scott that. Whoa.
Hmm?
Do what?
I just looked at my text messages. That one made me blush.
Scott knows already.
She even texted me to tell me she did that.
What?
I'm just saying.
Private conversation with Matt and I.
On while we're on the air.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he probably looked at his text message.
I just literally looked at it and I'm like, wow.
Well, I was hoping to wake you up.
I was awake.
Everybody gets one. Oh boy.
You get a card and you get a card.
You get a card.
Here, Matt, have that one.
Woohoo!
That one, babe. There you go, Jay. They're all pretty decent cards.
Mm-hmm. I wish you could stack the draw cards.
Wait, let me comment on her. That's weird. Okay, sorry. I thought. Anyways.
Yeah, we got a like on it, I think.
Yeah, it was from our Jason dude, the guy we met at the SJV. Guys, I'm so ready for the cruise. Just FYI.
You must play one card.
I was looking at places like cabanas you can play. I was reading my thing. Cabanas you can rent, and there's not really anywhere you can rent a cabana unless you have a hotel room. So that's kind of a bummer.
What? What are you talking about, Savannah?
Or Curacao and Aruba. A lot of places that you can rent a cabana, you must have a reservation at the hotel.
Gotcha.
I was like, well, if the hotel is reasonably priced and we all go there, we can split the hotel room. And I was thinking that could be just a place where people can just go and cool off. Because we're at the port for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Curacao, we're almost 12 hours or close to it. 10 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
And Aruba, we're there for like 7 hours.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Eric and I our excursions planned for the both days.
Yeah. We might have to pick something.
I said, hi, Mom, I'm on the air. But hello. Trying to wait.
But it's going to be interesting having 2 full days on a cruise ship. We're going to have a lot of panels. I'm kind of excited that for having 2 full days.
I mean, it wasn't that bad this past year.
I'm just hoping there's like more time in between the major panels. And I understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see that.
But
Also, I don't know, Matt, I know it won't air, but Scott and I are thinking about doing a, what do you call that? What's that thing called? Fine dining? Is that what it's called? No. Specialty dining.
Yeah, specialty dining.
honestly, I don't get. I wouldn't get any benefit out of it. In my personal opinion.
Well,
So
we did with Daff and Sonia the year I went to 2 years ago. 2 years ago?
You know,
3 years ago? I don't really know. Don't ask me. But we did Imzami's hibachi grill. That was really fun. So we might at least do one.
I mean, I go to Benihana's.
Right. But
Yeah.
it's on a cruise. It's a little different.
No, I got you. I don't know.
I have to go. But Eric, if you want to go, we'll ask Daff and Sonia if they want to go.
All right.
I mean, we're probably going to be we're probably going to eat at the main dining room and buffet most of the time.
Yeah.
There's so many of these options I don't like.
You know, I noticed we haven't set a goal yet.
Yeah, I think everybody's afraid to.
Problem is, all my goals everybody has but me.
Oh, I have the same problem.
No one has that goal, I can tell, or no one has that
Are you sure about that?
right now.
I don't know. I bet you Matt has that. I bet you Matt does. Uh-huh. He's awfully quiet over there.
Yep. I'm awfully quiet because I just won.
What? I told you. I called it.
She had 10 cards in her hand.
I have 10 cards.
Oh.
But I have 12. If you read it, it says the person who has the most.
Gotcha. Damn it.
That's why I had that card forever. That's why I told Jay, be careful, because he traded hands with me with that card.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, Matt had 23 cards.
Yeah. So I didn't play it.
Yeah. But aren't you glad I warned you? Because you always have 10 cards in my hand, but it's most.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I thought you had less than.
No, it's whoever the highest.
My very last turn, I stole a card from each hand.
Yeah.
So, good game, though.
Yeah, good game.
It was.
Yep.
Should we already call it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're at that 1 hour mark.
All right, guys. Let's say live
Oh,
long.
wait. Who are we going? We're gonna this time. We're gonna raid somebody, right?
Yeah.
Who do we want to raid? I have Hermione.
Crystal open?
And Crystal's not on.
Okay.
Crystal's done for right now. She is
Okay.
She has a TV show she's about to do. I don't know exactly, but she's doing some type of work. I have Hermione and I have Joni.
Okay, I can do. Let's do Hermione.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me 1 second to get it set up. Hold on.
Yep.
Hermione's on the way up.
Otherwise, I was gonna suggest the Jang, but
we'll get it next time. Next time we'll let Matt pick.
There you go.
That deal?
Stream manager. There it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's the third week now, not the second week, right?
Yeah, until the end of the year.
Okay, so we'll go next week.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Where is it? Where is that option?
Yeah.
I think he's doing it.
No, okay. While we wait for him, is anybody else liking the new character Tillin? I'm starting to like her. At first, I wasn't sure about her.
Oh, okay.
On Strange New Worlds, yeah.
There we go.
Strange New Worlds or
at first she kind of reminded me of like a little bit of Tuvok, but she's definitely a little more human, I think, and definitely her emotions are right there on the surface.
All right, are we ready now, love?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
We're ready. They changed the icon. That's why I didn't recognize it.
Oh, okay. Live long and prosper, everybody.
Later, guys.
Later.